YouTube, you know, your boy TSJ Starbucks, all that good stuff. Been a little hot minute before I made a video, simply because I was waiting for a package to come in. Again, this is not sneakers. Like, honestly, I'm not even gonna freaking lie to y'all. I do not know the next time I'm gonna make a sneaker video unless I just like review sneakers that I already have, because I haven't bought a pair of sneakers in God knows how long. But I mean, it ain't been long for the regular world, a couple months. But for me, that's a while, because I buy sneakers. Most of the point, I've been buying sneakers like almost every other week. So it ain't really much coming out. I'm really like excited about stuff, maybe 11s, but other than that, it's not really nothing like. And the sneakers are not going anywhere, to be honest with you. I mean, look, the Champ Pack, the $500 pack, they're still sitting. So bad, the pack is on sale now. They're going for $420. They retail for $500. They dropped it down by $80 because nobody's buying it. Because sneakers are dying out. Well, at least Jordans and stuff, but it's mostly Adidas. But my thing is that I thought this would never happen. I'm getting bored. I mean, I'm going to always wear sneakers. I'm always going to want sneakers and wear sneakers. But I mean, it's getting boring to the point like I don't feel like a need for me to make videos. Like, I mean, people barely watch them, but I don't tend particularly make these videos for everyone else. I make these videos for me, so I can go back and watch. When I go back and watch, I just watch a couple a day. When I go back and watch these videos, it brings me back to times I bought this sneaker or I camped out for this sneaker. So it's a personal thing. It's not really I'm making these videos begging for views and all this other stuff. If that was the case, I'd have been stopped. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time because I'll keep rambling. I am. This is basically, as y'all can see, a jersey review. I just got 3 new jerseys in. Actually, I don't think I ever showed y'all this one I got on right now. This is the Harlem Globetrotters. It's no number on the back. As you can see, it's just plain. I got another one, but I don't think I'm gonna get that one to my nephew. That one has a number on it. But this is actually the one I've been looking for years. Like, I wanted this ever since I seen Nelly wear it in the Dilemma video, and Cameron had it on in About It video, and I could never find it. And every time I ever did find it, it was like way too expensive. It was like $200-300. This was at the height of jerseys back in 2001 or whatever. So that was out the question, but it will always be on back of my mind every time I look for a jersey on eBay. And the last one I found, I thought that was the one, but I knew something was funny about it, but it was acceptable. Until one day this popped up, and I knew this was the one because it has a Reebok sign on it, and it has like a satin type of feel to it, like it's real shiny, and the other one's not. It's like a mesh feel. And the only thing different about this jersey compared to the ones they wore, I think Cam's was the same, but the one Nelly wore had an actual American flag on it. So maybe he got that patch put on. But that's the one thing I'm going to get into when I start getting a lot of jerseys. But as y'all seen in the last video I had, I don't live that far from Ness. It's in Philadelphia. I live literally 15 minutes away. And I went there to pick up jerseys, and I was only able to get 2 because they only had 2 on my size. Like that, like I'm learning more of getting back in the jerseys, how Ness works. When the NBA season starts, that's when they get the bulk of their NBA jerseys in. So every time, I guess the season of a league pops up, they get more that league. So when football season starts back up, they'll have more football jerseys. And I don't know nothing about baseball at all, so I don't know when their season begins or ends, but they always got those on standby. But they didn't have a lot of NBA jerseys, at least in my size, should I say. And they didn't have like much of a selection, period. More of their selection was online. And they just started the Swingman collection. I'm already looking at one of those to get, because they're not like the Swingmans y'all used to, like the Adidas Swingmans or the Nike Swingmans. They're nowhere near close. They're way better. But we'll get into that another video, because then I won't be able to get into this. So these 3 jerseys, well, one of them I got off eBay. The other 2 I got off mentionless.com because I couldn't find them in the store. And one of them is like funny. We'll get into that one last. But I had to hurry and get these jerseys because they had a Father's Day sale, 30% off, which seems like nothing. But once they showed the prices online, I mean, they're still expensive. But compared to what they go for, like they had jerseys as their highest jersey was like $300, but with 30% off, it dropped all the way down to damn near $200, which is damn near like $100 off. They had a $250 jersey, it dropped down to $175. At one point, I'm thinking like it's kind of expensive, but I spend that on sneakers, and the majority of my sneakers don't get worn when I want them to wear them. Like I have to literally start wearing sneakers to work just so I can get to wear them because I don't want to sell them. Like all the ones I wanted to sell I already sold, so these sneakers aren't going anywhere. So why I'm like, it's like I'm not gonna sit there and act like I can't do this with jerseys when I spend crazy amounts of money on sneakers. But my only difference with sneakers is I can make my money back off them sneakers. Jerseys, I don't know how that stuff works. I'm just getting back into it, so I don't know. But we'll get into the eBay purchase first. I literally was trying to wait to open all this stuff till I shot the video, but the package got delayed so much because they missed me like 2 times. I had to get it shipped to the main office, and the main office closed at 4, and I had to work, so I had to wait for my day off. So basically, I had to wait a week to even get through this. I couldn't wait, so I just ripped them open. But basically, let's get to the first one, the eBay one. This is the New Jersey Nets Drazen Petrovic jersey. Now, anybody that's into jerseys knows that this is like the first version of it. They have a newer version. You think that this Nets logo is large? Oh, nigga. That's the reason why I didn't get the new version, because it was at the store. But this Nets jersey, this Nets sign is like 2 times the size of it. And this 3 is fucking humongous. It's about the size of my fucking head. And I'm like, I mean, it's picky, but that's way too big for me. I'm sorry. Everything else is the same, but this is just a big ass jersey. It's what is this? A size 52, which I think relates into a double X. I think because double X, because a 48 is an extra large, and the 48 is really my comfortable size. 44, you're pushing a little bit. That's a large. I lost a lot of weight, but I ain't lose that much yet. But this has to get tailored because their new jerseys actually are like, see how these sides just go straight down? The new ones are curved, so they basically mold to your body, I guess. I don't know, but we'll just get into another video. Now, this one, I actually was trying to get at the store. They had it. They just didn't have a big enough size. All they had was a medium. This is the Milwaukee Bucks. What year is this? 96-97 Ray Allen rookie jersey. I'm pretty sure you understand why I got the damn jersey. I mean, Buck. I literally was trying to get this jersey in the champion version. Like, it didn't have to be the authentic, it could have been champion version. But the champion version is just like damn near just as expensive. Like, the cheapest one I found was maybe like $120, $130, and that's a replica. That's how dope those replicas are, because they're damn near close to these. It's just a few differences. Of course, it has the gold logo. If you see this gold, I'm learning. You see this gold logo? It's the 50th anniversary logo for the NBA this season. Every jersey has this. So any jersey you see with this logo, with this gold patch logo, means that's what year it was. And this one was the $300 jersey, but I got it for $2. So I'm still like, oh, that's expensive. But I know ain't no way in hell I'm spending $300. $200 is already too much, but I did so much overtime. I had a lot of free money. It didn't bother me as much, and it was a Father's Day gift to myself. Like, I mean, a lady took care of me. My daughter did what she could, but I treated myself, because I know I don't see myself doing this quite often. The last one, if anybody's following me on Instagram, you're not following me at TSJSB610. You can follow my little brother at TSJ_HK22. Or you can follow my other page, _Snife, SNIFE_. But I literally posted a picture of the 6 jerseys are like a must for me. Well, 7. It was the one I just showed, that Kobe jersey I showed in the last video. It's a Utah Jazz. I don't care what player. It could be Stockton. It could be Karl Malone. It don't matter as long as it's the purple one. What the hell is the name of the special anniversary Sixers jersey? Iverson want to say Philo on it, and the white Sonics jersey of Sean Kemp or Gary Payton. Like, that joint's like extremely hard to find. Like, I can't even find it on eBay, and if I do, it's like $500. I'm not paying it. And I found the other one, the last one I wanted, which was the New York Knicks. This colorway is rare because it's the white one, but the lettering and the blocking is totally different than the usual one. Let's get into it, but New York Knicks, John Stark. I actually like Starks better than Patrick Ewing. That's why I didn't get the Patrick Ewing one. And it has the gold logo, like I told y'all. But if y'all look, this jersey is pretty big. Like, it covers my whole goddamn body. This jersey is basically a fucking dress. It's because, what year is this? It's 96, 97. It's a size 60, which is a fucking 4X, which is the biggest size they make. I think they have bigger sizes than this, but they're like special ordered. But this is the biggest size they had, and this is the only size they had. And I didn't want to take the gamble of waiting till the NBA season starts to assume that they're going to get this jersey back, and they don't. This one I think was like 190. That was another reason I was like, should I do it? Should I not? Because they may get the jersey, restock the jersey back when NBA season starts. But who's to say I'm gonna get it for 190 again? It's gonna go right back up to like 290, 300, whatever it was. So I'd rather pay the 190 than to pay the 300. But this is where the dilemma comes in. It's fucking huge. Now, the first time I went looking for a jersey. I ended up only getting a fucking hat. And that was the main reason pushed me to get this even more, as you can see. But the reason why I got it was because I was talking to a few people, not knowing this. A lot of people get their jerseys tailored. Kind of how people go to the suit stores and they get their suits custom fitted to them and tailored to their body. Well, I'm going to do the same thing with this. The only thing I'm having an issue with and I'm struggling with, I'm trying to find someone who's good with sewing because I need them to literally trim this, like cut it a little bit. And the hardest part is like cutting it and removing these patches and moving them up. I don't want to get rid of these patches. I want them to just move up with the lining and basically get this tucked in so it can fit in my body. I'd rather do that than sit here and wait till September or October, whenever the NBA season starts, and assume they're gonna get it back and I gotta spend an extra $100. So I don't know how much tailoring it costs or whatever, but if it's $100 or even somewhere remotely close to that, what's the difference? At least this one will fit more to me than the other jerseys because this Milwaukee Bucks, I tried it on, it fit perfect. It's perfect. So a 48 is my natural size. But the Kobe one is a 48 too, and it's a little big. So the sizes are like, it's like you have to get them tailored anyway. So I'm learning a whole lot with these damn jerseys and shit. But I'm about to like shoot a lot of videos. Like the next couple videos I do is probably mostly gonna be on jerseys because with me getting back into jerseys, I'm trying to find as much information as I can about stuff and how to find jerseys, what to know, like from the real, the fakes, the knockoffs, the replicas, and things like that, swingmans. Because me doing it, it's like only so many videos online about it. Like, what's his name? His name Fatboy Snacks on Instagram, but I think his name's Throwback King on here. There's a couple other people. That's like the biggest one I know on here. He's like the equivalent of Kais Omar Dream Crew, like with the jerseys, but he don't even really make videos no more. And when he do, it's not about jerseys, it's more so about Ewing sneakers and stuff. So I was like looking at his page, trying to find everything I can find out about jerseys that I want, and finding just like videos on Mitchell and Ness, but majority of the videos are from like 7 years ago when jerseys was popping. Like jerseys wasn't even popping 7 years ago. It was like 16 years ago. It's fucking crazy when I think about it. I was still in school when that shit was happening. And like, it's really just not much on here. And the thing is, jerseys are becoming popular again. It's not as popular as 2001, 2000, but they're still popular now. The only difference is, I think it's more so everybody's buying NBA jerseys. Not too many people are buying baseball and football jerseys anymore. Back then, anything sports related was being copped. Like, it wasn't just jerseys. Like, they was buying warm-ups, they was buying shorts, they was buying the warm-up pants, the hats, the coats. Like, everything that relates to any sport was being, like, that was your wardrobe, period, from head to toe. It wasn't like you would wear a jersey because your team is playing, or you'll wear a jersey just because, like, it's a Friday. No, you'll wear a jersey Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, at my school, we had to wear uniforms. I was literally wearing jerseys underneath the uniforms. I would literally unbutton my shirt by the time I get the third period and just have my jersey flexing. And now that I'm finding out about tailoring and altering jerseys to fit your body, I'm more and more irritated and pissed because I got rid of so many jerseys. I put so many jerseys to Salvation Army, and I had got one back from my brother that I gave. Cause I gave him a lot of my jerseys and my nephew, but I don't need it no more because I ended up finding another one. So that's probably gonna be my next video. So with that being said, I'm gonna stop rambling, shut up, try to get into this next video so you may see the same thing on. So I'm gonna give this jersey back. Get back to y'all.